So as promised, what we want to do is sort of keep looping. Now, at the moment, we've got a line of code followed by a line of code that is called a sequence. That's the first of 3 different kinds of programming routines. This is the second, an if, elif, or else. That's called selection because we are selecting one of several routes through my program. And the third and final one is called a loop. And that tends to be one of the major parts of a program. What we're doing, we keep looping through and keep doing the same action over and over again until something happens. And then we determine what has happened. So we're now looking at the third part of our programming style. And a loop in Python is called while. And again, it's like the if statement, it has a colon on the end, but we need a condition. And at the moment, the only condition we're going to use is while true. Now that is the same as when we played in Scratch. I go back to Scratch. That is the same as having, let's see, a forever block. So really what I'm doing is having a forever block. I'm having maybe a statement at the top, and then I'm having an if and an else statement inside. So this is how my program is building up in Python. So there we go. There's my while true. But what I want you to notice is that everything inside the while loop is indented. So look at the F and just follow the F down. There's nothing there. Everything is moved across to the right. And I've got to do the same here. If I was typing this from the beginning, it would have indented because I would have used the colon. I didn't, so I'm going to have to indent everything myself. But I'm going to do it all in one go. I'm going to highlight all of my code. I'm going to go to Format, and I'm going to choose Indent Region. I've got several items here that I will use. Indent, dedent, comment, and uncomment. Never really use anything else. But for this one, I want to indent the whole region. So all of that's gone inside. If we take a look here, I've got while true, which stands for forever, and then I've got some statements, and then I've got my if, and I've got my else inside. So matching what happens in Scratch there as well. So this now is going to run forever. While true has sword. It's going to generate 1s and 0s. It's going to check if we can be killed. But if I run this program now, it's just going to run and run and run off the screen. We're not even going to be able to see what happens. So let's just check that. Run the module, click OK, and whiz, 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 whiz. It's not what we want. We want to stop it to check things out. And we can do that by putting an input statement in. So we'll wait for the key to be pressed, but we're not interested in what key it is. Now notice when I press enter at the end of my program, I am in the else block. I do not need to be in that else block. If we go back to Python, really I want to be sort of outside that else block, but inside the forever block. Okay, at the moment where my cursor is, where I'm just about to type, is inside the else block. It's in the wrong place. I need to move it outside. So that means bringing the next line back in line with the if and the else, the I and the E of else. So moving it back, and then I'm just going to do raw underscore input. I haven't set anything equal to raw because I don't really want that value in my program. I just want to stop my program running and then press a key to continue. Press enter to continue. Okay, so that should stop the program running because it's waiting for the user to press the enter key before it goes back round to the top of the loop, and it's going to keep running round. It's going to check these values. So let me run the program. It might be better if I stop my shell first. There we go. You can't be killed, and there it's waiting for me to press the key. So I'm pressing the enter key, runs again, can't be killed, can't be killed, can't be killed. Now, that was with the OR gate. So let's imagine that we can only, we can't be killed only if we have the sword and we have the shield. Otherwise we can be killed. Let's run it again. So I've changed it to an AND gate. I can be killed. So I can be killed means that either I didn't have a sword or I didn't have a shield, or I didn't have either of them. Well, I need to keep checking my program now. There we go. I've got both you can be killed and you can't be killed, so it's working nicely, but not very sensible. So in the next video we're going to sort of change this to be a bit more logical, for want of a better word.